afternoon, guys. Just a few clips of a little ride on the Black Commando, and have Geoff up ahead on his Red Vincent Rapide. And we've just been looking at a couple of problems with the Black Commando. You may remember it wouldn't start, and so I'm a bit embarrassed to say it was the battery. I had been charging it on a trickle charge for ages actually, and everything seemed fine, but it obviously was completely finished. It wasn't holding the charge, and so I bought a new battery this week, a Yuasa battery, just fitted it, and it's working just fine now. It started like second kick. It had wet sumped a bit, so it's running great now, touch wood. And then the other little problem was I've got an LED bulb in this headlight, and again Geoff fitted it about 10 years ago, something like that. It's a long time ago. Well, the relay, it didn't fail, but what had happened is, you may know these relays, they're like a little sealed box. Actually, this was a plastic box that you could see all the inner workings on the inside, and it's got like a little point system. Well, some kind of debris or dirt or dust or something had got in between the points, so they weren't making contact. It was literally as simple as that. Just knowing what to look for is the complex part, but he found that and immediately saw that that's what it was, and so cleaned that out, and it worked immediately after that. So great news. So we're going for a test ride. Geoff's been doing some work on this bike as well. He's changed some of the jets in the carburetors. He's got Mikunis on that, and so it idles really well. And runs very well. Oh, it's so great to be back on the Black Commando after the Orange Commando. It feels like an entirely different riding experience. As I mentioned, the bars obviously are different, so it's more aggressive stance, but still very comfortable. They're more like a flat M bar here versus the Western style bars on the Orange bike. It's not as comfy. Definitely the seat's a little bit firmer, but it feels more racy, as I think I've mentioned as well. It's great, really nice bike. The brakes certainly better on this one. I've got the Andover Norton master cylinder, and it's miles better than the standard brake. As we just found out. Wow, this is busy. Thank you all so much, guys, for your awesome comments about the Vashon Island TT little mini-series, the two-part video. Oh my goodness, that was a really enjoyable time, as you can probably tell from my videos. Yeah, I had a really good, enjoyable time with Doug and Chris, and meeting so many cool guys and seeing some awesome bikes up there. That ferry ride was just lovely. I really enjoyed that. So thank you very much. That's been a very popular little series, so obviously it seemed to hit the right note. It's basically the best of everything, right? You know, a little bit of travel, the ferry trip was awesome, the bikes, and then the games as well. They were fun at the end of the day. So thank you, I really appreciate it. And then the other unexpected surprise was the Brit Bike meeting down on the east side, crossing through Portland, Oregon, and that did extremely well. I'd love to hear what your comments are in terms of why you think that was more popular. I mean, obviously British bikes, meetup, you can't beat that, but it seemed to do so much better than I expected. I thought that was just like a little midweek special, but it turned into really a very popular video, so be very interested to hear your thoughts in terms of if you'd like to see more of that sort of thing. Obviously, where it's permitted, you know, with the weather and everything changing. Well, it's a beautiful sunny afternoon here in Oregon in the Willamette Valley, so just trying to make the very most that we can of the final few really nice days, especially warm days. Feels so good to go a wee bit faster than we did on the island of Vashon. Look at that mighty Vincent pull away. Was great. So good to be back on the Black Commando again. So we're back in St. Paul. Just gonna call here for a little snack before heading home. Yeah, that's quite warm.
Is it?
Yep.
Does it still make a noise when you spin it?
Or
is it freed up?
No, it's still making a noise. I will check that when I get home. Yeah. I'll see you, Geoff.
Okay.
Thanks again for everything. I'll see you again soon, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Well, that was a great little ride and a nice little break. Chatting about motorcycles as always. I'm just heading off home now. But it's just so great to have this bike back on the road. It's funny, when you haven't ridden them for a while, you suddenly remember all the little idiosyncrasies and the little jobs that need some work. So I've made a mental note again, and we'll add that to the list of projects to do over the winter. Nothing serious, obviously, but no, everything's great. So I hope you enjoyed these few clips, guys, and I will see you again next week. See ya. There goes Geoff. That's such an awesome bike.